Hey guys, this is Vaughn from exactremedy.com. If you would leave a message, a comment, or subscribe, I would very much appreciate. Now, this book, I absolutely, 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 absolutely love. It's not cheap, it's like 75 bucks. And I had the older version of this book, and for some reason I ended up accidentally buying this version of this book also, and I think I got rid of that older version because it sucked. This book by Paul Fratkin, Chinese Herbal Patent Medicines, is such a cool book. And I'll tell you why. And I heard an interview with him a while back, and he was talking about how basically he just went all over in China, and he would find these patent medicines. Now, if you're an acupuncturist, you know what that is. If you don't, it's basically like traditional or medicines that are known to do, like a certain action. They work a certain way, like for example for coughs or something, and they're combo. So they have these patent medicines, they're called. It's different than how we patent medicines. Anyway, so each one of these have like certain standards and certain formulations and stuff. So he went around and found out as much information as he could on these different formulations, and so he has different amounts of what ingredient is in here, different percentages and things like that. And there's a lot of cool information in this book. First of all, let's talk about the binding. I love the binding in this book. It is so beautiful. The paper quality, the writing, the text, the paper is just smooth. You open it and it opens up beautifully. I mean, you can see how nicely it just opens up all the way to the end, Maybe not totally in the end, but still, it's not bad. It doesn't flip over. There's a little chart in the back here to help you just quickly, understand the little codes that he uses throughout the book. I mean, really, just when I look at a book like this, I love this thing. It's so beautiful. The information is wonderful in this also, because again, in the classical Chinese style of Materia Medica, he basically breaks down all of these like patent medicines into the categories, right? Or maybe not. Maybe he does a different style. No. Okay, part of it is like that, part of it isn't. Okay, so like different indexes are designed differently, I guess. So for anyone that wants to really understand, like if you understand Chinese medicine or don't understand Chinese medicine that well, and you understand things from a Western perspective, this is a great bridge book too. Because for example, like here, he'll have respiratory disorders on page 161, right? And he'll go into lung Yin Deficiency, lung fire, lung phlegm, heat, lung phlegm damp, wheezing, difficulty breathing, and cough syrups, right? So right there you're getting like about 5, I'm not going to say cough syrups as it, but you're getting 5 different kind of categories of lung problems. So let's go to 164, right, for example. So let's go to 164. Where are you? 164. Okay, so lung Yin Deficiency is going to describe, and then right afterwards there's the different drugs that you can take, or not drugs, but the herbal combinations, the patent medicines. So the first patent medicine it's called Lilium tea pills, which is Romania, and 2 types of Romania, Ufo-Io-Pogon, I don't know, whatever. Anyway, so you can buy this at the store, and it even tells you what company you can get it from. So he talks about the different brands and stuff that you can get from, where you can just make your own combo. And you don't have to just buy this product for this problem. You could buy the product, or you can basically get this made, at a Chinese herbal store. They can put the formula together for you. So there's a little description about lung Yin Deficiency. So this will give you an idea of the symptomology, so you can really understand what lung Yin Deficiency means. So it says dry, unproductive cough. Dry, unproductive coughs are symptomatic in 3 different patterns. The first is due to exogenous wind heat and dryness. and is seen as an early stage of the common cold. So it says, it tells you where you can basically find the answer to this problem, and he'll get deeper into it. Okay, I'm going to jump there too because I think it's fascinating to see. So it's 1B. 1B. Let's see what 1B is. Okay, pathogenic wind. So when you go there, he'll get into that. But let's skip over that right now, and I'll come back to it. The second circumstance is due to exogenous dryness or heat, which slowly depletes lung yin. So the first one was like basically some kind of pathogen, pneumonia, or bacteria, or whatever getting in, right? Strep. Second thing is dryness in the environment. Okay, so this may be due to smoking, to airborne pollution, or being exposed to overly dry or hot environments. Both this and the first condition are exogenous in origin, and relatively excess in nature. The patient's qi tends to be strong or normal, so it's some kind of an external force coming into the system. The third type is due to an endogenous deficiency of kidney yin, which can underlie a chronic lung yin deficiency. So now I was talking about the internal kind of like a constitution of the system, where the yin of the kidneys are weak, and then there's remedies for that too. Okay, so what are the symptoms here? Which can be underlined? There may be other yin deficiency symptoms such as dizziness, ringing in the ears, or heart palpitations. Here the cough is weak, indicative of a deficiency pattern. The patient's qi is weak. All three of these cases present a dry cough and often accompanied by dry throat, nose, and tongue, although there may occasionally be small pieces of sticky phlegm. Lung yin deficiency is generally without phlegm. Products for accumulation of lung phlegm will be found in chapter 3C and 3D. And so it just goes on and on. So for example, if we're going to use something for, I think this is excess. So it says, nourishes lung yin, moistens the lungs, and clears heat, transforms phlegm. This is the Lilium tea pill. What's cool here is, check this out. Used for deficiency of lung yin with heat causing dry unproductive cough or coughing with blood. Other symptoms include dry, sore throat, difficulty breathing, and low-grade tidal fevers. Recommended for dry cough that follows the lung fire stage. Then he says go to 3B. So some of these things that are like, what is lung fire stage, Well, go to 3B. You'll understand, So it has like a lot of these cool little references. They're very easy. The only little criticism I have, which is you can easily solve this, is you can just index these like how I've indexed them or tabbed here. So you can easily just jump through from one section to another without having to, hassle, go through a hassle. So exogenous wind heat is pathogenic wind heat, like a pathogenic wind cold causes the common cold. Ganmao, in parentheses or in brackets. It's the parentheses, whatever. Unlike wind cold, which implies an etiology, wind heat refers to an array of heat symptoms including sore throat, low-grade fever, yellow phlegm, dry cough, dry nose or eyes, stuffy nose, and occasionally yellow nasal discharge. Pulses are floating, wiry, and slightly rapid. The tongue may be red in the distal third. Okay, the tip. Okay, so the tongue is red. So it just goes on and on to describe what pathogenic wind heat would look like. Now, what's cool is reading a book like this, you can really get an understanding of how to look at symptoms and quickly see what's going on and the relationship between other organs. Very interesting, very cool. Yeah, this is a highly recommended book. This book is worth, to me, it's $75 book. It's worth, like, if I had $500 to blow on books, it's worth $500 plus. Some books are just priceless. This would be one of them.